welcome back to Liz Sews. Now before I get started, I want to give everybody a little update on my hand. It is feeling much better. The swelling in my middle finger definitely has gone down considerably, and I have almost full range of motion of my fingers now. So definitely getting better, but I did pre-film a couple videos, so if you do see stuff on my hands in later videos, it's not that it's relapsed, it's just that I filmed videos in advance. But yes, definitely getting better. I'm able now to at least use scissors and things like that, so sewing is in the future. Now, one of the things that has been sort of a main staple of my channel since I started it was the monthly makes and plans videos, and those are the things that you guys love the most. It's what gets the most views and the most comments all the time. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different this year, and instead of doing a monthly plans, I'm going to do a yearly plans. So I want to share with you guys what the plans are for my channel in the next coming year, sort of like an introspective thing to do in the new year's. So a couple of larger projects that I'm working on. The first is going to be a Bra 101 series. So what I mean by that is I want to go through fabrics individually and talk about the properties of them and where they work. So like talking about bra tulle and sheer cup lining and duoplex and jerseys and lace and things like that. Really go more in depth than what properties you should be looking for when you're trying to find those fabrics, and then where they can be used in the bra and things like that. So that's going to be sort of a large undertaking. It's going to take me a little bit of time to film all of those videos, but I think it's something useful, and it's something that I'm hearing from you guys that you are interested in seeing. The next thing I've been thinking about for doing on bras is that a lot of people are interested in pattern adjustments. So normally on my tutorials, I focus solely on construction because that is sort of the biggest hurdle, like what people are scaredest or most scared to tackle. And my aim had always been to like sort of show people that, you know, making bras isn't that difficult, right? If you can sew garments, sewing a bra shouldn't be that hard either. But now that I think I've sort of have a large base of tutorials available for you guys to see how to make bras, I thought I could sort of go into more advanced stuff of bra fitting. And I'd mentioned before that fitting was a subject that I've sort of sidestepped because I was concerned that if I showed you the fitting changes that I make for myself, you would think that you need to make those as well. And the bras are so unique and so customly fitted, much more so than a garment, that, you know, the adjustments are very unique to yourself. So I didn't want people to like sort of associate my fitting needs or changes with the fault of a pattern or that they needed to do those as well. But I do think it's important to learn, especially once you've gotten that construction portion of bra making down. So I plan on this year talking a lot more about fitting and adjustments and things you can do to bra to make them fit better. Now, in terms of funding, I don't have any plans for my channel to do something like a Patreon. I don't love the idea of a subscription service. I don't want something where every month people feel obligated to send me money. However, I have had a lot of luck with Ko-fi, which allows you to just make a one-time donation, like as little as $3. I think that works for me, and I don't ever want anyone to feel like they need to give me money to do what I do, right? I'm doing this out of my joy and passion for it. I'm doing it because I love it, and I don't want anyone to feel like they need to support me, because this is purely my own hobby and the choices that I've made. But it is nice to have that available for somebody who perhaps does want to donate. So no Patreon, but yes, I'm gonna still continue to do Ko-fi. And then the last sort of like look ahead thing for 2020 is that I did spend, you know, this week leading up to New Year's sort of culling through my closet. I got rid of a lot of clothes and dresses, primarily, that I just don't wear. They don't make sense for my life. I really almost always wear button-down shirts and yoga pants, even though I love making fancy, pretty dresses. Now, is that to say that I'm not going to make any dresses in the future? Certainly not. I have a couple of at least one dress planned for January, because I enjoy doing them. But I really want to sort of shift my sewing, that I'm only going to make fancy dresses like that when it's fabric that comes from Minerva Crafts. I don't want to spend more money on things that I'm just not wearing. So I like to consider my Minerva Crafts material as like the playground, the sandbox, where I can experiment and try new patterns and make dresses that I have no reason to make, that are just for fun. And then when I spend my money, I want to spend it on things that I actually am going to get use out of. So button-up shirts and yoga pants and jeans and t-shirts and bras and things like that, which definitely have more practical use in my life. So I'm going to make a concerted effort this year to really be more conscious with the money I'm spending. And so when I spend money, it's something that I'm going to wear and use frequently. And then when I get something for free, or somebody donates something to me, then that gives me a little bit more flexibility in doing something that I might not ever use again, but just for the joy of making it. So I think that sort of wraps up all of my thoughts on myself and my sewing and my channel and where it's going to go in the next year. And I hope you guys are interested and are on board and excited to see what the next year has to bring. Take care.